Official news about the 2023 Bronco has just been released by Ford, and I'm here to confirm a few rumors. I'm here to tell you about some changes that we need to make to your order. I'm here to tell you about a new private offer that Ford has for these Bronco owners, when the order bank for fresh orders will be open. This video is going to be very informative, so stay tuned and let's talk about the 2023 Bronco orders. What is going on, social media family? My name is Jorge Lopez and I am your sales consultant. Yes, I sell Fords at Tomball Ford and we are located in Tomball, Texas. Welcome to an informative video about the 2023 Bronco. And guys, I'm going to ask you to subscribe if you like information like today's video where I just discuss what I know about Broncos. Also, make sure that you share this video with other people with forums so that they're informed as to what's happening in today's world regarding the Ford Bronco. I'm going to start just by saying that I've got some cheat sheet here, notes so that I don't forget anything. And stay tuned because I'm going to go through a Q&A as well, rapid fire Q&A, so that I can hopefully answer most of y'all's questions. And this goes to all of my customers that I am helping here at Tomball Ford, and also to anybody that is tuning in that sees my videos for informative stuff like today. So basically, we just finished an official meeting with Ford. Today's date is January 17, 2023. And basically, Ford says that we have to contact our people that have not been scheduled with a VIN number or given a build date to amend, change their order one more time. Yeah, this is some hardship news, but it is happening. Ford does have issues, problems with a few things. The biggest problem that we have is commodities. But before I get into that, I'm going to go over a timeline. The week of January 17, which is what we have now, we will be given by Ford manuscripts, word tracks to kind of call and talk to our people to let them know what's happening. And also, if your Bronco has not been scheduled, you'll be getting an email from Ford basically telling you the information that I'm giving you today. On January 24, COVP, Customer Order Verification Process, is January 24th. If you have not turned in your driver's license, signed a buyer's order, a retail agreement, something like that with your dealership, you have a few more days to do so that you can lock in your price protection, so that you can also lock in this upcoming incentive that I'm going to share with you. So it is imperative that you talk to your dealership. If they have not asked you for your driver's license, that is the one key thing that they need in order for them to go ahead and submit it to Ford and get the approval for upcoming incentives. That's really the true way for Ford to say, okay, this Bronco was ordered for this specific person. So on March 7, 2023, the deadline to make any of these changes that I'm going to talk to you about happens. So by March 7, we have to make all of these changes. So we still have about 2 months to, as of the date of this video, to make these changes. And then on March 13, 2023, Ford is going to give us an estimated problems of commodities, remaining allocation, basically a report. And lastly, most people want to know as well, when can I place a fresh brand new order? I don't have a reservation, never placed an order, I just want a Bronco. Well, according to Ford, the timeline says March 27 is the targeted date for you to be able to place an order, fresh order. Okay, so the problems that we have with the Bronco drama is that the orders are very rich in wild track models, hardtop, still a problem, Sasquatch, and Lux. Well, I feel like the Lux package, because of its increase in requirement in microchips, I feel that that's the reason why Ford is asking you to drop the Lux. You got the upgraded audio system, you got adaptive cruise control, which requires a lot more microchips. The Sasquatch package, I believe, has to do with the tires, with Goodyear not able to produce enough of the Sasquatch tire to provide Ford, so Ford can put them on a Sasquatch package. And remember, the tire from Goodyear had to be modified so that it doesn't say Wrangler, because the tire is a Wrangler tire. And of course, Ford didn't want to have that word. So Goodyear basically is making that tire, modifying that tire, excuse me, so that Ford can use it. As far as a hardtop, I thought that was somewhat resolved, but apparently it is not. Ford is still having issues with the supplier getting enough hardtops. And then the wall track, because it just has the combinations of all of these techie things and paint. I feel like that's the reason why they're asking people to drop the wild track. So basically, if you want to guarantee a buildable order, this is what Ford says. We have to remove the wild track, the hardtop, the Sasquatch, and the Lux package. If you want to have a guaranteed order in 2023, that's the route. That is the route that we have to take. And Ford is giving us an additional private offer. So let's talk about that. About this private offer that Ford is giving these customers to entice them to make changes on their order. So this is a $2,500 incentive, and this is above and beyond any private offer, any Bronco price protection that you might have in Ford system. So it is stackable and it is addition, but it does come at a cost because you do have to make amendments, you do have to make changes to your Bronco order. So let's start with the Wild Track customers, which is the ones that are affected the most. And man, I love the Wild Track. That's what I have. And basically Ford is saying the following. For a Wild Track customer, $2,500 will be given to them if they convert to a Badlands, a Big Bend, or an Outer Banks. Yeah, so you're gonna have to make changes on that if you want this $2,500 offer to apply to you. A non-Wild Track customers, the $2,500 will be to modify existing orders to remove the constrained commodities. So to qualify, the customer must remove or change their order to a Bronco without any of the following, whether you are a Wild Track changing to something else or a non-Wild Track order. You have to remove the hardtop, you have to remove the Lux package, and you have to remove the Sasquatch package. Dang it. Now, if you are a two-door Bronco order holder, then you cannot remove the hardtop because Ford doesn't have a soft top for the two-door Bronco. So for you, you do have to remove the Lux and you do have to remove the Sasquatch in order to get this $2,500 certificate. Now, existing two-door Broncos can keep their MIC top because it's standard content. That's what Ford says. So that's a big one. So Wild Track, guys, we need to switch you to something else and remove some of these options to get a $2,500 offer. Now, option number two that Ford is telling you is that this $2,500 is good to place a non-Bronco retail order. If you want to consider something else like an F-150, a Super Duty, an SUV, then you can use this $2,500 towards the retail order of that unit. Now, it cannot be a special vehicle. It cannot be a Bronco Raptor, an F-150 Raptor, can't be a Lightning, can't be a specialty vehicle like that, but everything else is fair game. Now, you can also take $2,500 and take delivery from a stock vehicle, which is pretty cool. So if you've been waiting a long time and you want to consider something else, you can go to your local dealership and say, hey, I've been in the system, you prove it, and according to Ford, they say $2,500 is applicable to take delivery from a stock vehicle, including a Ford Bronco. So if you find a Ford Bronco at a dealership stock, then you get the chance to get $2,500. Option number three, take no action. You do run the risk of not being produced in 2023 model year and missing out of the private offer and the model year transition offer. So basically what I'm understanding is that if you wait for 2024, you're not getting any discounts. You're not getting price protection. You're not getting this $2,500 offer. And I know this really is not news that you guys want to hear. And I know there's a lot of people that have been waiting for a very, very long time. This has been an out of control mess since day one. When Ford didn't anticipate the popularity of this vehicle, they did not manage expectations well. And COVID had something to do with it, and diminishing parts, creating a backlog, creating just a bottleneck effect that no manufacturer was able to catch up. Even to this day, in 2023, we still don't have full capacity of inventory because of all of these microchip and shortages and part constraints and stuff. And I'm not, taking blame away from anyone, uh, because they could have been things that could have been done better to not be in this situation. But all we can do is just manage what we have in front of us and try to make this the best that we can. The last option Ford says is to, if we have a customer that they want to cancel the order and walk away, well, that is another option that Ford says. So that's the way to get the $2,500 private offer, is to make these changes. Ford stopped making hardtops altogether. Is that true? No. Ford does not anticipate to cut production altogether for hardtops. They just cannot build enough of them. If a customer has a two-door Bronco and removes the Sasquatch and Lux, will they be able to get the $2,500 private offer? Yes, you cannot remove a hardtop from a two-door because the MIC is standard and it is there's no replacement for it from the factory. If an order is changed, will there need to be a COVP entered again? Maybe. If your dealership changes your order number, and you can verify this on the order summary form where it lists all of the options and equipment on it. There's a sales order code on the top. That is your order number. So if that has changed, you do have to do a new COVP, or if the body code changes. So if you do make changes from a Sasquatch to a non, from a Wild Track to an Outer Banks, you will have to resubmit your COVP. Make sure that you do that. I cannot stress enough how important COVP is. Can we guarantee a delivery, a build date for customers who amend their orders? No, of course, there's no guarantee. So there are numerous factors that will go into when and if an order is selected for scheduling, including dealer allocation, commodities, reservation, timestamp, and priority code. Is the $2,500 the price protection, or is the $2,500 in addition? So the $2,500 has nothing to do with the price protection rebate that should be in Ford's system for you if you've been waiting for a long, long time. You will still get that price protection. That would be a rebate, an incentive from Ford, okay, to offset the price increase over the model year lineup. But this $2,500 is completely different, and that is to entice you to make a change and basically almost guarantee you to get your Bronco built in 2023. If the customer takes no action, they want the MIC, they want the Sasquatch, they want the Lux. They say, man, I've been waiting for a long time. I want what I want. Will these customers keep their timestamp and be scheduled in the order in which the orders were submitted? There's no clear answer to that, but Ford says that the order will keep their timestamp. But keep in mind that if they don't have the parts to build your Bronco, they will be building others that will make any changes, that will amend to a non-SAS, non-Lux with a soft top. So yes, your reservation timestamp is important, but if they cannot build it, you will be skipped. So please keep that in mind. Are any in-stock vehicles excluded from the $2,500 offer? Remember one of these options. Yes, specialty vehicles and Lightnings. You cannot get any of those for the $2,500 incentive. What would a customer that reserved a Bronco two-door Badlands high package with a Sasquatch get in terms of an offer if they deleted the Sasquatch package? Would they get the $2,500 offer? A two-door Badlands with Lux and Sasquatch must remove both Lux and Sasquatch to get the $2,500. Two-door does not have the factory order soft top, so we cannot make any changes to a soft top. So in other words, for you to get the $2,500 incentive and you've got a two-door vehicle, make sure it is not Lux. Make sure you change it to a non-SAS and you should be good to go. Also, if they take advantage of the $2,500 of an available Bronco, how is it created? Well, the private offer is going to be in Ford's system called Vincent. So make sure that if you do go to a dealership's lot to seek a purchase of another vehicle and you want to use the $2,500, your dealership will be able to look you up in their program called Vincent. Will there be a deadline to be eligible for the $2,500 offer? Is there a period in which this would only apply? Will this be listed on a program in Smart Vincent? Again, Smart Vincent is the Ford's program system. The customer must make their order change decision by March 7th to take advantage of the order modification program, and everything will be in the system. Also, if they have all three constraints, they must remove all three items to receive the certificate. Yes, that is correct. Can you keep your order intact and get your Bronco later? That is something that we cannot answer. That is a risk that you have to take. So hopefully you can make the decision that is best for you. Okay, guys, well, there you have it. Hopefully this was an informative video for you. Let me know in the comment section below what you think, what kind of questions you have, and hopefully I can answer them for you. Man, I know this has been a roller coaster. I know this has not been a fun one. It has been out of whack. It has been mess after mess after mess. And all we can do as salespeople is try to help my customers, our customers, to try to get and relay this information to them. So, you know, keep that in mind. Keep in mind that Ford really wants to build your Bronco. They're really true. I mean, that's why they're in the business, is to sell the vehicles. But Ford doesn't make tires. Ford doesn't make microchips. They don't make hardtops. They outsource them. And if they cannot get enough of them from their suppliers, well, then Ford is stuck. And that's why we are in this situation. Now, again, we can blame whoever you want. We could have been prepared better, but that is the situation that we have right now. It is really, really hard for us to just kind of make things magically get better. So I'm hoping that you guys can make the changes. I'm hoping that you guys can take advantage of the $2,500 and maybe get into another vehicle. But yeah, there you have it. My name is Jorge Lopez. I am your sales consultant here at Tomball Ford. If you have any questions, let me know. Make sure that you subscribe. Make sure that you hit that like button. Make sure that you share this video so that other people can see, so that other people are aware of what's going on with the Ford Bronco. On to the next video. Have a blessed day.